back to my YouTube channel, everybody. This is gonna be a pick a pile. How does your crush feel about you? I'm so excited. I'm really excited to do this one because I want to give you guys the tea. So we're just gonna get right into it. First pile is going to be this strawberry. Okay, this is gonna be pile 1. I will put timestamps in the link in my bio. Or no, not the link in my bio. I will put timestamps in the description. This is pile 2. This is pile 2. And pile 3. So take a second to connect to your intuition, see which one you're feeling. And we're gonna start with pile 1. So if you pick the strawberry, then this is your reading. Okay, let's see here. How does pile 1's crush feel about them? Dolphin is the first card out. That's so cute. Okay, so immediately, this feels like a connection where both of you guys are really playful and flirty with each other, but right now, like, you guys are friends. Like, this is definitely a crush because Dog Friend is coming out, but Lynx Keeper of Secrets is on the bottom of the deck, as well as Loon. And with Loon mirroring Dolphin Play, it kind of feels like this is a crush where this person could be playful with you, but with Dog in the middle, it's playful with without like the verbal or obvious intention of being flirtatious. So it's like, I'm being flirtatious, you're being flirtatious, but we're not really talking about it because we're friends. That's kind of the vibe I'm getting here. And then cutting the deck, Lynx, Keeper of Secrets, Bear. Okay, let me keep going. Oh my god, that's what I'm saying. Deer is coming out here clarifying Dolphin. There's such an innocent energy here. Yeah, okay, wait, I'm actually really loving this energy so far. Oh my god! Wait, guys, whoever your crush is, they definitely see a potential relationship with you guys. Okay, this spread is so good. There's a lot of light energy, and it feels like this is kind of a connection that's very lighthearted. So when you're talking to this person or when you guys are around each other, it could just be like a really open-hearted connection. But immediately, Dog is being clarified with hair and patience. So this is literally an energy of like, we're gonna be friends and I want to build a foundation that is built on friendship, which takes patience. And if you bring patience into a relationship, like that nurtures honest and real vulnerability, and it sets you up for a stable foundation. But then Loon, which is the message that I'm getting from this, is when a loon is on the surface, they look so calm, but their feet are always moving and swimming. So it's that kind of energy where I'm doing a lot behind the scenes of what you can't do in order to go towards this, which is Lion, Higher Calling, and then White Stag. This is the Divine Masculine card, and this is like the higher calling relationship. Like, Lion Higher Calling is a relationship that I've talked about where the feminine is independent on her own, the masculine is independent on his own, and therefore, like, the masculine is within an energy of, I want to protect you, I want to be there for you, I want to be a safe space for you. So this is ultimately, I think what they're seeing right now is you guys could have the opportunity to build a foundation on like a stable, independent connection. See, but then on the bottom is Raven with Penguin, Authentic, and then Personal Choice. So your crush definitely feels like there's some things in their life that they're learning to let go of. Raven is always a card that talks about like pain or trauma or, you know, like hard things that you've been through in your life, that manifestation, because it talks about manifestation, that you need to manifest in order to release that energy. So manifestation does require choosing to grow, because change is inevitable, but growth is a choice, which is why Authentic Penguin with Personal Choice is following that. Because it's like, if I want this kind of connection, I have to choose to be authentic and face my fears. And then underneath this is literally Giraffe, which is like I see the future. I see a higher perspective from this connection. Okay, whoever your crush is, they definitely like you back. It doesn't feel like there's been communication though. Like I said, there's a lot of cards here about I'm thinking it, I'm feeling it, but my vibes are speaking louder than my words. Okay, let me keep going here. Eee, this is so cute. I hope the lighting is good. I think it's good enough. It's sunny. You guys are getting the trees. I love that you're seeing the outside right now with me. Okay, let's go. Keep going. How does Piles 1's crush feel about them? Exactly. What did I just say? Okay, so Dolphin is being clarified by fire. So first of all, fire is actually more intuitive than water, but water is what interprets fire. So if you see this, fire and water, both very intuitive, and then it's coming out from the actions of, I'm taking action to be playful, but it's my actions. My actions are speaking my feelings. My words are not speaking my feelings. So you could have an intuition, again, that this person has feelings for you, but it's not something that's been confirmed because I just don't think it has. I just don't. And then on the bottom is third eye intuition. What am I saying here? Oh my goodness. You guys have a strong intuitive connection towards each other. Like, it's just an energy of, I feel, you know, just like a crush. Like, when I'm around you, I feel a certain type of way. Okay, clarify this. Upright or reverse. See, it doesn't feel like this person is super happy that you guys are just friends. Yeah, okay, that's what I'm saying here. Is this upright or reverse sideways? So shadow self is sideways is clarifying dog, and shadow self, when it's upright, it essentially talks about like, I'm not growing. Like, I'm not reflecting on my emotions. I'm not internalizing anything. I just, there's no growth, and I just essentially want to receive. Like, I want to receive validation. I'm following fear. So with it being sideways, it's kind of this energy of, I like need to be friends with you right now, and this connection is showing me parts of myself that I don't necessarily know how to integrate through independently. So I'm trying to work through that. And what it is patience. Heron is being clarified by Starseed, which is 37, number 10, closing out a cycle of self. Starseed card talks about knowing who you are outside of your body, your money, your friends, your job, like outside of a label. You know, like, I am who I am, and whatever I go into blossoms because of who I am, not because, you know, of the thing itself. So like, they're trying to figure out who they are independently. And this might be somebody that has struggled with like fearing that they would lose themselves in a connection, or like within feelings of somebody else. Like, if they have too many feelings for someone, they lose sight of themselves. Pile 1's feel about them. And then again, they're literally confirming what I'm saying here. Loon, this card of, you know, I told you, like, I'm kind of underneath the surface and like behind the scenes, taking moves towards building a potential relationship with you, clarified by the Merkaba, which is a card that talks about almost like an out of body experience. I'm feeling something so strongly that any thought, like, say you're out and you're dancing in the grass and people are looking at you like, oh my gosh, they're weird, but the dancing feels so good that you don't even clock that people may be judging you, because the feeling in your body is so overpowering. That's like kind of how this person feels when they're with you. And then it feels like when they take a step back is when they realize, okay, I'm now getting temptations to maintain the energy that I feel when I'm with this person. Like, it's mirroring to them places in their life where they're maybe codependent on something else to validate them because they have a hard time being authentic. Like, even cutting this with wolf, peacock, that's what I'm saying. So the person that you really like, this could be somebody that is very attractive, like, just like standardly attractive, or like they can easily get another partner, but because this is an energy where they usually would go towards something that it doesn't give them this feeling in their body. Like, they would go towards something where they go towards it, it looks good, and they get validation from it, but emotionally it's not fulfilling, because if they feel this, then they're afraid they're going to lose it. So in order to combat that fear, they need to integrate it within themselves, which is, I think that is their lesson right now, is to transform from a peacock relationship that just looks really pretty to white stag. And this energy is like, I need to be able to protect this person, and I need to be able to be vulnerable, and I need to make sure that my confidence isn't coming from somebody else needing me. because that's what it's coming out with dear love. And it's like your energy is so kind and so loving. And I actually need to clarify that, but there is just a vibe here of like, I have to be able to show up for this person without like them needing me. That's kind of energy. Like this is maybe somebody that is used to Queen of Cups reverse or Queen of Pentacles reverse, somebody that is going to like emotionally overgive to get somebody's attention or to get someone to chase them. And that kind of person usually is attracted to somebody that has commitment issues, because then they just want to receive without having to nurture back. So like that, this is something they're closing out. Like I said, it's like they're realizing the pattern with you, but then with personal choice on the bottom of the deck energy, they have to choose it. And I can't read if they're going to choose it or not, because it's personal choice. It's in the moment. Okay, I'm gonna get one more oracle deck. Actually, we're gonna get into tarot now. Okay, let's see. How does pile one's crush feel about them? Let's keep going. If they keep confirming, then we can move on to the next one. Okay. What is this? 9-9. That's what it is. Okay, so they have a mother wound that causes them to feel misunderstood. That's why they would seek validation from other people consistently. So it has something to do, I think, with even their community. But there's a really big vibe here that your energy is very loving and sweet and understanding. So they could, in this dynamic, like how you show up in a connection usually gives the other person a compass on how to show up. So if this person chooses to say, your energy is so loving and kind, I really want validation from my mother wound, I'm just going to try to get validation from you. But their energy is like, I know that that's not fulfilling, I know that that's not good, and I know that that's not healthy, but I'm figuring out, instead of doing that, what do I do? Instead of doing that, how do I approach this connection? So it's like the Chariot is coming out with the Ace of Pentacles, clarifying this like playful energy of like intuition. And the vibe that it's giving me is, I'm taking the Chariot, I'm taking moment to moment. I am just taking this moment by moment, and I'm trying to make this as tangible as possible while like still choosing myself. Okay, and then clarify. That's what I'm saying. You're coming out as the Queen of Swords in this spread, but you're also coming out as Deer, which is so interesting. So your energy is coming out as like, I'm very sweet, I'm very kind, I'm very loving, and the capacity that I have to give is so much. But I've learned a lesson of needing to protect myself, because I've had people come into my life that take advantage of that. So your energy with Patience is kind of also coming out as, I am learning to know what I want and to speak up for that. So it's pushing this person's energy into, like I said, this mother wound. Like, I can't use this person to fulfill my mother wound even if I wanted to, because they're not allowing me to. So that's what I'm saying, is like, it does kind of feel like how your energy is showing up detached is pushing this person to see a new version of themselves, or giving them the opportunity to see that version of themselves. Because like I said, they can see it, and even if they see it, they have to choose to change. So they are seeing like a future though, because the Queen of Swords with the Three of Wands, like, you're protecting your future, and they see that. And while they're seeing that, like, they're kind of like, this person really knows what they want, so I want to know what I want. Like, I want to be confident about what I want, and I think that's why Shadow Self is sideways. The Emperor is, okay, see, is this upright or reverse? Sideways. The Emperor sideways. That makes so much sense. And this is literally on top of the section with White Stag, which is like the Emperor of the Animal Oracle. Okay, so the Emperor sideways is talking about this energy where, like, the things that they usually go towards, they are not emotionally interested in. That's the vibe. And so if they go towards something that is actually emotional, it causes risk, because it no longer entails their ego. Like, feelings, you can't look at the feelings from a space of ego because they don't make sense. Like, they're not right or wrong, they just are, and you have to trust them without any validation that you're choosing the right thing. Like, you have to trust your feelings. So in order to go towards a relationship with that intention, you need to be connected to, I'm going to take action, and what I'm taking action on is going to emotionally fulfill me. But if you don't know how to emotionally fulfill yourself, you don't have a compass. So like, that's how this person's energy, and I'm cutting into the Hierophant now, like, there's a spiritual lesson that this person needs to learn in order to like be a match to your energy. And with you coming out as the Queen of Swords, it's the same thing for you. Like, this is a connection that feels like your lesson is to, and like I said, for every connection, in order for it to be healthy, you both have to choose to grow every day. So like this person, I need to choose to emotionally fulfill myself from within and not use this person to like validate me, and I need to validate myself. And your energy is like, I need to make sure that I'm not settling in this connection. Like, if something doesn't feel good for me, or if I feel like there's an energy that's unequal, I will either communicate it or I'll just take a step back and provide space instead of trying to control the other person. Like, I think this is for both of you guys, no matter what it turns into. This is an opportunity to honestly like step into a new version of yourself that does want this kind of relationship, whether it ends up being like with each other or not. It's like, that is the huge lesson that you guys are learning right now. But it keeps coming out as the Three of Pentacles. Like, the Three of Pentacles keeps coming out because like right now it seems like it's just a friendship, flirty basis. And that's how this person is seeing it. But again, like, they are trying to understand the lesson that you're mirroring to them of their mother wound. Hold on, I just want to see, are they doing this? Like, what exactly are they doing this? The moon sideways. That's why personal choice is on the bottom. I know the lesson. I'm figuring out the lesson. Like, and even if you know the lesson, adapting that to your life is another lesson. So like, that's where they're at. I know what it is, but I don't know how to act any other way. I know who I don't want to be, but I don't know how to not be that person. So I'm just trying to figure it out in the midst of this connection. But you do definitely bring this person a lot of joy, but you also mirror to them their potential, which if you have a lack mindset can be really triggering. So I think that's why this person is just kind of like, let's be friends and like have fun flirting, because that is definitely what they're comfortable in concerning what it is that they're letting go of in the past. So that was for my strawberries. That was for pile number 1. Now, let me clear off my spread. Okay, now, if you chose pile number 2, this little chicken, then this is your reading about how your crush feels about you. Let's get right into it. It is hot in this sun and I'm here for the vibes. Honestly, I'm here. So let's see. Okay, so pile number 2. How does pile number 2... Oh, a card just fell out. How does pile number 2's crush feel about them? Ravens, first card out. Actually, I'm going to take that card. Even though I don't usually take flips, it makes sense. Oh, okay. This definitely feels like, again, because this is a crush energy, this definitely feels like somebody that you're friends with. Immediately, there was a bug attacking my right arm, and the spread that I'm getting, like, so concerning how this person feels about you, I'm kind of getting a message there of how this person may make you feel. Regardless of like the feelings you have for this person, they kind of feel like somebody that maybe makes you chase them, or maybe somebody that kind of like they invoke your masculine energy. So like, I need to prove myself, I need to show myself, like I need to overgive, I need to nurture in order to be received, in order for somebody to want me, in order for this person to want me. Like, there is kind of an energy here of this person idolizing you and seeing you above the people that they themselves entertain. Let's see. This person's crush. Yeah, this is definitely somebody. This person's coming out as a King of Wands reversed in the Annual Oracle here. Clear. Okay, no. Send out one at a time. Clarify record. I don't like that. Okay, so immediately the energy that I'm getting, this person is coming out as like the King of Wands reversed. So I do think that this is somebody that their sense of confidence does rely on like what everybody else around them thinks of them. So this could be somebody that is really popular, or even like physically attractive, just like standardly attractive, could like easily get people. Like, this feels like somebody honestly that isn't somebody that is known to be dating or that is known to be in relationships. This might be somebody that's known to like be a player or like be really smooth with it. Like this person's energy does feel like that. But immediately what I'm getting is it feels like when they're talking to you, their energy is like when they talk to anybody, raccoon is coming out. And this card literally talks about trickery energy, but in this there's 3 raccoons, right? They're all the same and they're all looking at this butterfly. On the bottom of the deck we literally have butterfly. And so with that coming out, like they're all, that's what I'm saying, like he's looking at you, this person is looking at you, and they're like, wow, this is so beautiful, this person is so free, we're stuck hanging on this log. Clarifying that is Loon, just like I said in the last reading, is the same message of like you are hiding something. There's something that you're working really, really hard on, but you're not showing anybody. And for this person, I'm working hard on hiding the fact that I have pose, that I have other people that I talk to get validation. Personal choice is being clarified by Black Jaguar, and Black Jaguar is a card of ego. So it is a card of like, I need to, if I want to face my ego and choose my heart, I have to choose it. Like I have to be aware of my fears, and I have to subconsciously unlock that myself by acknowledging my feelings. So this is definitely somebody that I think runs away from their feelings, especially because Raven Shaman is being clarified, like, and this is, like I said before, a card of like heavy emotions, needing to transmute energy in order to get the manifestation that you want. With Giraffe being sideways, that's a kind of energy of like, I'm not clearing this out, or I don't really know how to clear this out, and because I don't know how to clear it out, I'm not looking at the future. Like I'm not looking to change, like I'm not looking to grow. I'm kind of just looking to stay in the same spot over and over again. Like they feel like they're in this cycle of just like, I just want validation. Let me keep going. Yeah, exactly. Okay, see, Raven, like I said, this is literally a magician card. This is a manifestation card. A Garthan's reverse is coming out, and this card talks about manifestation, but when it's reversed, it's understanding, like, you don't understand how to manifest what you want. So, like, there's out of balance in some way. So either you're only choosing fear, or you're only feeling your emotions, or you're only taking action instead of trying to find balance or duality, or trying to, like, open your mind with your heart and open your heart with your mind. Like I said, with that reverse, this is definitely somebody that they could not really take care of themselves. Like they maybe don't prioritize like understanding a sense of peace. That's what I'm saying. Okay, Nagas, we literally have this sexual card cutting the deck to, like, this card when it's reversed talks about validation, constantly needing validation. So that's what I'm saying is like anything that this person does see a future, like with just like, and this doesn't even feel like it's about you. Like the future that they see with you is something that's not even physically tangible. It's something that they get validation from. So even with the manifestation here, it's like this person, I don't think they believe in manifestation or they believe in like spirituality, because the energy that I'm picking up on is like, I don't take my daydreaming seriously, so I'm just going to daydream whatever I want, not knowing that that literally will attract it into your reality. That's this energy. Is like this person could think about you honestly, like I'm gonna say sexually. I don't know if you guys have like hooked up or anything, but they think about ways that they get validation from you, or even just like fantasizing in that way. But it's just like, it's not grounded because it's coming from Nagas reverse, and Nagas reverse right next to the validation card is literally saying that I'm using the image of you to validate my lower 3 chakras. And if you are using somebody else to validate your lower 3 chakras, you have childhood wounds, because your lower 3 chakras is your sense of safety, your sense of emotional stability and comfort, and your sense of confidence. So, and if you can't be confident on your own, or safe on your own, or emotionally stable on your own, you are codependent and you're constantly acting out of survival and fear. That's honestly how this person's energy feels. Okay, let me keep going. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Okay, sorry. I'm sorry this is not the most positive reading, but I gotta be real with y'all. Clarify. Yeah, are you serious? Freaking reverse. This is literally so clear. Why do I feel like this is also kind of about you? So raccoon, like I said, and this is like a player energy, right? This is like trickery energy. I've got multiple options kind of energy. You are different than my options, but I still have other options. Clarifying with reptilian, which is literally like your Manos mind, which is your caveman brain. Like I'm trying to survive. Like I'm a wounded inner child that's trying to get validation, that's trying to get confidence from others. Like you just constantly need an option everywhere because you don't know how to nurture yourself. Loon, this energy of like, what am I hiding underneath this? Like I'm doing this out of fear so I can continue to repeat this cycle that I'm in. Ouroboros reverse. Then not only does this card talk about going circles in your life, like you're doing the same exact thing over and over and over and over again. You're just stuck in a pattern of ego from a space of fear, but it also talks about a past life. So this person probably had some type of past life, and maybe you guys had a past life together and you guys are meant to mirror to each other some type of cycle concerning needing to choose yourself. Because this, like I said, you guys could have had a past life where with this person being someone that like thinks about you or like uses your energy, like they could have been very codependent or like lacked parental figures or had really, really hard past lives. But now this is the lifetime where right now you are the soul that is mirroring to them the lesson to choose to grow. And that's like, especially because I do think that the idea of this person brings you safety, and I think the idea of this person brings, or the idea of you brings this person safety, and vice versa. But it's a connection that it feels like a trauma bond, like an energy where you're both getting validation from each other, but it's not really going anywhere. And it might even be like an instant sense of gratification. Like when I talk to this person or when this person reaches out to me, it feels really, really good. But then I want more, and I want like it to be vulnerable, you know, and I want it to be more. Like this is my crush. And then it ends up just like falling out, and then they just like ghost you. And then, so it's like that kind of energy where it's like up, down, up, down. That's how this is feeling, and I think it's honestly meant to be a lesson for both of you guys to not choose your ego and to essentially just be like, what feels good for me? And from a space of discernment, because sometimes the things that feel good for us only feel good from a place of familiarity. Like if you grew up with emotionally manipulative parents, you're gonna feel comfortable being emotionally manipulated. But if you can recognize and use your head over heart decision, like, okay, I know that I'm comfortable in this person's energy because I always had to chase my dad, and I'm chasing this person. My subconscious is comfortable in this connection, but I need to use a head over heart decision to know that that's not what I deserve, and to know that my inner child and no version of myself deserves to chase somebody or try to chase someone's validation. Like, so I deserve for someone to see me and say, I like you, you know, let's go on a date, let's take this somewhere, let's go somewhere. And I think it's just like this crush is definitely meant to be some type of judgment call for you concerning choosing what it is that you really want in a connection, and not entertaining anything if it's not serving you in that exact way. Yeah, this is like a trust issue with for both of you guys. It's mirroring to you some kind of a trust issue of fear of abandonment or fear of missing out. Because like that's what I mean. For this person's energy, the energy to me feels like I'm afraid that I need something constantly to give to me. So that's why I have all these options. And for you, there could be an energy of like, I also need something, but you attach onto one instead of a bunch of options. So yours could be like, okay, I don't really trust anybody. This person I kind of trust, so I'm going to hold on to this person because I kind of trust this person. When it's trying to like mirror to you that you could also be in an energy where like I'm acting out of fear in this connection as well. And then, yeah. Okay, I'm going to get into tarot. Hold on. Let's get into tarot. Yeah, this person has gone through a lot. That's what I'm saying. Like the Three of Swords is the first card coming out, clarifying the manifestation section with the Nine of Swords. Like this person's energy is, I'm heartbroken, I'm hurting, I don't want to feel that pain, so I'm going to replace that pain with something else. So like with that coming out, you are like one of the people that they go to fulfill their pain. But it's just, it's this cycle. It's like, I don't feel good, I'm going to go to this person, they give me validation. Okay, I still don't feel good, I'm going to go to this person, they give me validation. Like that, it's just this repetitive energy of trying to fulfill their lower chakras. And again, anything that I'm saying about this person, like what your guides are wanting you to recognize is that like, I honestly, that's what this is. You're coming out as the Queen of Wands and the Lovers, and it feels like there's this energy right now of like, you're realizing your worth, like you're realizing it and you're seeing it, because this feels like something that you maybe even have been down before. Like you've maybe dealt with somebody like this before, or you've had a crush on somebody like this before. Like this person may be your type. And if this person is your type, ask yourself why. Like, why am I so attracted to somebody that I don't feel like I'm good enough for? Or why do I feel like I'm so attracted to somebody that will not pursue me? Or why am I attracted to somebody that's emotionally unavailable or has commitment issues? Because like for a lot of you guys, I wouldn't be surprised if this person that you like has those things. And so ask yourself why. Like for a lot of you guys, it could be related to your father wound. Like your dad could have been emotionally unavailable. So like I said, you spent your whole time trying to get his validation. And now in this connection, it's that same pattern. I'm trying to get this person's validation, but I don't feel good enough. So it's like, I want to be confident in the love that I know I deserve. So this is something that's kind of showing you a repetitive, it's like something that's repetition of you being in loon energy, of feeling like I have to hide a version of myself in order to be loved. Like that's kind of how I feel like this crush makes you feel, like I have to hide a version of myself in order to be loved. See how both these cards here, loon, for them, it was this energy of like, I'm hiding something from you. I'm hiding the fact that like I need to keep all these connections in my energy to feel confident. And loon relates to you because you're doing the same thing, but in a different way. You're like, I'm trying to keep everything looking so good on the surface when on the bottom, I'm working so hard to like try to be good enough. So like the energy of both of these cards that are coming out for how they feel about you directly relates to also you, your energy too in this connection. Clarify personal choice. This is about you. This is about your feminine energy. Okay, so a lot of you guys are stepping into a really, really big new cycle of choosing to not act out of a lack when it comes to going towards things in your future in a relationship. So like there's just this energy here for you of your guides really, like I said, they want you to choose to trust yourself. So ask yourself, like with the Five of Pentacles reverse energy, what do I want from this person? Like, even if this person isn't showing up for me in the way that I want, like, what do I want from this person? Is it validation? And if it is, what kind of validation? Is it words of affirmation? Is it physical touch? Is it acts of service? What is it that I want from this person? Where was I lacking that in my past? Like, and for you, it's like they want you to choose to move forward in a confident way in this connection so you see yourself more clearly. And it doesn't necessarily have to be an all or nothing, oh, I'm never talking to this person again, or I am talking to this person. It can kind of be an energy of like, I'm choosing to fulfill myself. And as I fulfill myself, I'm allowing this person to pursue me. And if they don't pursue me, I'm going to choose to give to myself continuously what it is that they're not giving to me when I want them to pursue me. So like, I think this is it's so funny that this is like, how do they feel about you? But this is coming out as like a really big spiritual lesson for a lot of you guys. And your guides, I think, want you to really look deep into this and how this person actually makes you feel, because there's a really big energy here of you consistently in the past attracting relationships or connections that are mentally based. So like you are in the connection trying to make sure that your heart doesn't get broken, so you're overgiving, and then that person in the connection is trying to push away and neglecting their feelings so they don't get heartbroken. Like it's an energy where both of you guys are acting from your mind and not your heart, because if you're afraid of emotions or you're afraid of abandonment, like you can't be in a relationship. So it's a judgment call for you to kind of recognize that pattern and detach it from this person, but use this person as a compass to like see that deeper lens within yourself. Okay, that was reading number 2. Let me clear off my spread now. Okay, now if you chose the frog, then this is how your crush feels about you, and this is reading number 3. This is the last one. So let's see how your crush feels about you. Okay. How does pile number 3's crush feel about them? Well, there's so much blue out here. The color blue could resonate. Yeah, okay. Okay, this is interesting. This person, I actually need to get another deck before I start talking. This one is a little bit more complex. They sent out four cards instead of 3. I've been doing 3 this whole time, but your energy is pure, dog. Pure AF. Like, that's something I'm picking up on really clear. Your energy is so pure. You could be somebody that is just very very fairy-like, like bubbly, light, bright energy, sunshine energy, like golden retriever type vibes. This person's energy is like, I don't fully trust myself that I would be able to give you a healthy relationship. Like, it's aware, like, this is somebody that it's kind of giving me Scorpio vibes, Scorpio energy. Like, I am dark, I'm deep, I've gone through a lot of like really maybe gruesome dark things, but that's just a part of who I am, and that's it. So like with the squirrel energy, it's kind of like, it's something that they've accepted about themselves, but they haven't, it's like, it's who I am, instead of being like, oh, maybe I can work through it, maybe I can grow from it. It's kind of this energy of like, I'm dark and I have a lot of issues, but it is what it is. So it's kind of a victim mentality a little bit, but it's somebody that maybe just like, they just are a victim to their mental illness or whatever. They're just like, well, it is what it is. Like, I'm depressed, you know, like not taking any action. Because on the bottom of the deck, like the bottom of the deck energy for this person is that they have a mother wound that puts them in connections of attracting somebody that is like codependent on them, because they like constantly want that validation. You are definitely somebody, like, it feels like you are definitely this person's type, okay? Like, I think that they have a crush on you as well. And they, like I said, you are 100% their type. Energetically, you're energetically so their type. But they don't feel like they have the same, like, happy spirit as you do in order to, like, match the kind of relationship that you want. Send it one card out at a time. Clarify sea turtle. Yeah, okay, see, that's what I'm saying. This person doesn't trust you. Like, they have trust issues. So I'm not saying that specifically it's like, oh, they don't trust you, but there is an energy here of like, I've experienced such a dark life that when something positive comes into my life without a consequence or without strings attached, like, it's too good to be true. Like, I don't actually believe that that's real. It's too good to be true. A lot of the times when you've experienced a lot of trauma, the brain will do that. And if you are connected to your mind, you're going to genuinely believe that anything good isn't real. And so like with Tall Whites upright and Raccoon reverse, this feels like somebody that might isolate themselves. Like, this energy feels kind of shy. If I'm gonna be honest, it doesn't feel super like outgoing. Let me keep going. But they act out of fear. Like, they constantly protect themselves. This person honestly might even be a little bit like manipulative, or like they know how to manipulate. This energy, like, it's getting such Scorpio energy from this vibe. Oh my god. This person has like a all or nothing mindset, like good and bad, yes or no, black and white. And your energy's the fucking opposite, bro. Your energy's like free spirit, unconditional love, let's just have fun, the elements, water, air, earth, fire, I'm a fairy. And their energy is like, yes, no, yes, good, bad, black and white. I need to clear, I'm immediately going to get into tarot, actually, because like this spread feels really complex, and tarot's going to give me the deets. Five of Pentacles is the first card out on top of Pleiadians with Dragon reverse, especially because Dragon is a protector card, but it talks about the 4 elements. So usually when it's reversed to me, it is an energy of like, I don't feel as if I have all of the elements or I've mastered all of the elements. And with it being clarified by Pleiadians, like, I don't feel like I can protect you. I don't feel like I can, with this too, MIB sideways, I don't feel like I can protect you. Like, your energy is kind and sweet and soft, and this person is like, I'm not around people that are kind, sweet, and soft. Like, I don't know how to deal with that. Like, you're too light for me. Like, that's the energy. Like I said, but you intrigue them, but it scares them. And I think it's because it mirrors to them that they're pessimistic AF. That's how this feels. Like, you are the sun, this person is the moon, and you're mirroring to them that they are so pessimistic, or like have a really like controlling mindset, or have this very like disciplined energy, and your energy is not disciplined. Like, you are the very opposite. And so it's mirroring to this person that they kind of don't believe that they deserve a happy, fulfilling life because they've experienced so much darkness. And then on top of this, the lack energy, 3 of Swords. What am I saying? Literally, it's energy. Like, I am so heartbroken, and it's causing me to not know how to show up for myself emotionally. So I act in connections from a space of my mind. Like, this person is very much identified with the pain that they've experienced in their life. Like, it almost feels like a character. Like, I'm getting a Joker energy, if I'm being honest. Like, I wish I had a good, that's the best, like, correlation I can think of right now, is like the Joker. Obviously he's not like evil, but it does feel like somebody that is like confidently dark. Maybe they have dark humor as well. Yeah, okay, see, this person constantly protects their emotions by avoiding pain. And when you avoid pain, you also avoid pleasure. So that's why this energy here, like, I'm genuinely, like, I think you need to ask yourself, why do you like this person? Because, like, and I'm not saying there's anything wrong with it, but I am saying that they are very opposite, very, very different to you. And this person's energy could be very restricting. And your energy, to me, feels like you're used to being a big fish in a small pond. Like, you're used to being the one person that shines, that stands out, even if it was uncomfortable for you. Like, you've always stood out, or you've always shined. Like I said, like, your energy is just bright and bubbly. Like, people maybe are always like, oh, that person is always so happy and so kind. And so then you're used to being around other people that just aren't as happy, or don't love themselves as much, or can't fulfill themselves as much. So then you're just like, you're used to just kind of like feeling like the star, or feeling like the spotlight in the connection, or in any connection. And that is something with the King of Cups reverse coming out, and then on top of the World reverse, like, it does feel like this could be also a wound for you, because with Dolphin and Anunnaki, like, this person kind of also thinks like, how is this person so playful when I'm still not playful? Like, they don't have to carry your attention, or they don't have to like keep you happy. Like, you can independently do that. And it kind of puts this person in an energy of just like not really knowing what to do with themselves, because you can't be controlled. Your energy is like, if you're trying to make me upset, I'll find happiness. If you're trying to put me down, I'll find happiness. Like, there's nothing you can do to control me, because like, I choose how I feel. I choose like what I put my energy towards. Like, it's like an unstoppable energy. But it's kind of this vibe that you're so used to being unstoppable, and your sense of self being the fact that like you can shine no matter what, that you're used to being around people that you need to shine no matter what. Like, you can't just like be you and like have them be them. Like, it's kind of an energy where like they're lower than you, but it's just because it's what you're used to. So I do think that that is something that's coming out like really, really strong here. Clarifying the 10 of Cups reverse is like, bro, King of Cups reverse, 10 of Cups reverse. It's a childhood wound, I think, as to why. Because this person, obviously, I'm reading how they feel about you. So that's an energy here where I'm keeping my feelings from you, because I grew up in a household where feelings were not okay. So now I'm repeating that cycle of not trusting myself, because I was never taught to know how to trust myself. You could also be doing the same thing, or like acting in the same energy. That's what I'm feeling. Like, this person, usually when you have a crush, you're attracted to somebody's energy. So ask yourself, like, what is it about this person that is familiar? Or do I like this person because it's not familiar, because it's new? But that's kind of how this energy's feeling here. Yeah. Okay, so this feels like something that honestly, actually, wait, let me clarify this section first. Yeah, you're literally mirroring to this person real confidence. Like, the Queen of Wands and the Strength coming out. Like, you are genuinely playful. Like, you're genuinely like none of my happiness is relying on people being good to me or not being good to me. Like, I am good on my own. I can fulfill myself emotionally. And so, like, it is mirroring to this person that they live life so shelteredly. Like, they allow so many things to hinder them emotionally or to affect them emotionally. That is supposed to be like a lesson here that you're showing to this person. And then for you, clarify the lesson for this person, please confirm it. The High Priestess, like, you're meant to be trusting your intuition in this connection, because right now it's like, it feels good for your ego, the fact that this is somebody that is just like other people from your past. Like, this is somebody that also, like, they're not somebody that sees themselves or that shows up for themselves or loves themselves or can bring happiness within themselves. This is someone else that seeks it from someone else. So they're like taking your energy, but you're used to people taking your energy. So like, I genuinely think that for you, it feels like a final energy with cat independent on the bottom of, if you want like a genuine connection, because it feels like you do, and then you're like attracted to this person, it's like, okay, I am no longer going to keep going towards or putting any energy towards something that is black and white energy, yes or no, good and bad, towards somebody that doesn't know how to trust their intuition or emotionally fulfill themselves. But it feels good for your mind. It feels good for your ego because you're comfortable there and you're safe there and you've like been there so many times. But right now, like, your guides want you to push your way out of that with your intuition by showing up for yourself in how you think this person is showing up for you. What is it that you want from this person, or what do you think that you're getting from this person? And make sure you're showing up for yourself in that way, and you're not like giving too much energy to this connection, because you're literally on like the brim of understanding a huge spiritual relation, or like a huge spiritual lesson about relationships that I think is going to manifest a new beginning for you. But this person is kind of like a test as to be like, are you going to understand like why you're attracted to this person? Like, are you going to, like, this is an energy of discernment for you, is really what it feels like. Okay, anything else concerning the final lesson for this person? See, a lot of you guys, I'm asking, yeah, the Emperor upright, which is number 4, which is acting from a space of confidence instead of acting from a space of like a wounded energy. And then the Lovers, literally, I am the Emperor. I'm going to take action only towards genuine, real love, only towards what I really want. So if I'm putting my energy towards something that is not giving back to me, like King of Cups reverse, I'm emotionally showing up for this connection, or like I'm emotionally invested in this connection, but this person isn't, or I don't feel that this person is, like, I'm taking a step back, because I'm not going to entertain something that is not my loving Emperor, my loving like dream that I want. Okay, so many of these, like 2 of these literally were like your guides being like, okay, why do you like this person? Oh my god. Okay, so that was the last reading. I am sending so much love. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you guys so much I have like 1,000 subscribers now. Woo! I'm so excited about it. I'm just so excited to keep growing. I posted a vlog recently, and yeah, I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.